morning. It's Wednesday, September 4th. That makes it my 26th day on the Colorado Trail. It's about 6:30. I kind of slept in. And this morning, for the first time in quite a while, the sky looks kind of threatening, maybe. So we'll see what happens. Dang it, wasn't quick enough, and it's already starting to rain before I've got everything packed up. Red sky at morning, sailors take warning, but it sure is pretty. I've noticed a few shrubs changing color. This is the first tree I've seen. I wonder if things are actually starting. I'm walking up some kind of forest access road. And I don't know, there's some major clearing going on around here. These things are kind of wild and crazy. Recapping the last couple of days, I did talk with a guy camped out in a schoolie and confirmed that what I saw off of the ridge was indeed the San Luis Valley, where Lisa and I used to live and Molly was born. Hitched a ride into Gunnison. Alyssa, who works with the Forest Service doing forest health research and mitigation. And she took me into Gunnison, brought me right to the Wanderlust Hotel, which luckily had a single room for me. So thanks, Alyssa, for that ride. And she's a local, so she was pointing out places I could go. And places to eat. And the Wanderlust hostel turned out to be like sort of a gem of an experience of the urban side of this hiking experience. Really a fun place with lots of interesting people. It was decorated really quirky, comfortable rooms, good facilities, lots of amenities. So yesterday, spent the morning in Gunnison trying without success to replace my lost toe socks and resupplying. And the hitch back to the trailhead took quite a while. So I spent about an hour and a half in Gunnison, standing on the side of Highway 50, waiting for a ride. Got picked up by a rancher, and he took me as far as Highway 114, and then spent about 2 hours waiting for a ride there, and including a Suburban that slowed down, and I could see the driver turn to talk with the passenger, and then boom, they sped off. So I hope he didn't get in trouble thinking about picking up some strange hitchhiker. And then finally did get picked up by Russ, who was a Vietnam vet, had his hat on, Vietnam veteran hat, worked as a boiler operator on a destroyer in one of the last battles of Vietnam. And we had a great talk. Turns out he had been the operational manager for the Closed Basin Project, which was a Bureau of Reclamation project to pump water out of the San Luis Valley, put it into ditches and conveyance channels, and then feed it into Rio Grande. And that's a project that I had worked on when I was working with Summit Engineering in Alamosa. So we had a lot of things in common in a way, and had another great conversation with him. So again, thank you everybody who gave me rides and took the risk of picking me up. So I didn't get dropped off to the trail until I think 4:30 or so, and just went a couple of miles, found a really nice campsite, and at about mile 305, and then started walking this morning, and unfortunately had a little bit of a sprinkle, just enough to wet stuff out before I packed it up, because I was lazy and slept in this morning. So we'll see what happens here. Here we are having a discussion about horses, donkeys, and mules and how stubborn they are. And what else have we talked about?
Politics.
Blowing up Congress.
Oh yeah. So if something happens, it wasn't us.
Well, I didn't take one for the team.
Yeah.
It was just right.
Meanwhile, we've all been expressing joy over our umbrellas.
If somebody in trouble could lay in a shade.
Yeah. I like it. I also really like this open scenery like this stuff.
Yeah, I really needed this flat wall.
Uh-huh. Oh gosh, after the last couple segments. It's even better than sick.
Even better than sick is sick nasty. It's like here's sick, sick nasty is here.
Yikes.
And, yeah. And they started, was that like mid-September? They started mid-September.
That was this trail? Wow. It's a little after 1 o'clock, and I've been walking with Adam and Becca all morning, so that's been a really nice treat. And left them at a water stop, but they'll catch up pretty soon, I imagine. And crossed paths with another guy who I'd seen a couple of weeks ago. I think his trail name is Darkside, maybe. And the last time I saw him, he was zooming past me, so I assumed that he was way ahead. But he's kind of leapfrogging with me. And then there's another couple up ahead of me who are from Pinedale, Wyoming. So this is as many people as I've seen for a couple of weeks, I think. And even though it's road walking, it's just open, gorgeous stuff. So lucky to be out here. We'll see what happens next. These aspen groves, just today, I've been noticing a little bit of color change. I'm just getting to Cochetopa Creek, and this will be where I spend the night.